Hello farmers and welcome back to Western Australia. Just a few more passes left in the sugarcane field and then we're all done. I think we will get this done before the hour is up on the leasing fees. Actually, it hasn't been that long since what you saw at the end of the last episode. So we should be fine there. The two sugar factories are not even full yet, but they're very close. Next trailer load, I should be able to top them both off and then the rest can go into storage. So not going to have a whole lot of sugar cane going through the next year. Actually, we might run out of sugar cane next season, which would be kind of odd and weird for us, but that's fine. We'll have plenty of sugar to be distributed to the tableware production and, of course, for making pickles and all the juices and jams in that production building. I thought I just had to come on here today and harvest the sugar cane and we can move on, but we got a few things I need to do before winter really gets here. I need to pick up and move some equipment around and bring it back to the farmyard. Probably should lime this sugarcane field and the grass field. Grass field also needs fertilizer as well. So plenty of work to be done for sure. But I do want to get to the month of June/July so we can start selling all of our products that we have. And of course, take care of our financial situation a little bit. Yeah, I am thinking at this point in the series, and with November 12th approaching really fast at this point, yeah, I'm not going to really buy any more land. I think we're done with that. And as for major equipment, I don't think we'll be doing anything more with that. So if I, obviously if I don't buy more land, I'm not going to need another combine, another header, and all that kind of stuff. And as for the sugarcane harvester, yeah, I think leasing it every year, I'll let Hudson decide once he gets here what to do with it after we leave. That'll be his decision. But I mean, we got this farm up and going pretty darn good. So let's go ahead and take care of the loans, which we should do pretty good here in a little bit. And then work on that the following season. And then by the time we leave here, we should have a surplus amount of money in the bank account. I would maybe like to buy one more piece of equipment, and that would be the lime spreader, possibly. Only because having our spreader with lime and fertilizer all the time, yeah, I just don't like the pallets hanging around the farm too much. Alright, so that says it's done. What is the hour meter looking like on that? 0.6, so I used it about 6 minutes since the end of the last episode. Do I really care about all the other sugarcane that's here? Kind of. And if I don't think, if I were just to leave it here, that would wither, of course, but then the sugar cane for the following season will not grow there if it does leave it withered. So since we do got plenty of time left on the hour meter, let's go ahead and try to take care of the corners. Is it registering that trailer? It is not. So let me go from the other angle. Well, now it sees it. Alright, let's swing out here. Alright, so yeah, that's going to go to no man's land. No, you want to turn around? The trailer's on the other side of you. Well, there you go. I don't know if any actually went in there. Alright, I'm just going to go around and chew up the sugar cane that's here. That way it'll regrow next year. Not going to worry about it too much, I guess. We got plenty of sugar cane. Of course, I say that. Our production buildings are not going to be as full. Kind of weird when it says that this field is actually bigger than the one we had previously, but yet it seems like the yield was not that great. I know it feels a little bit like a waste. I could have the truck actually following me, which I probably should have done. I'm probably losing about 3,000, 4,000 liters of sugarcane by doing this. I had a modded forage harvester in 19, that kind of worked like a regular combine where it actually had a capacity where it could hold material, but this one does not, which is okay. I mean, we're harvesting sugarcane with a forage harvester, so that shouldn't really be happening anyways. Let's go ahead and return this. Oh yeah, I still got the diesel, what's it called? It's not the, Thunder Creek. Thunder Creek. That's for diesel. Oh, we can return that as well. All right, let's go grab our truck. Is this actually pH value? Okay, it said okay. Now it says it's bad. Very bad. Very bad, bad. Of course, nitrogen will be bad because we just harvested the crop. Let's go ahead and put this sugarcane into the production buildings. I thought I was going to get another full trailer, but yeah, so I may not even... I'll be able to top off one, right? How much do I got in here? Yeah, I'll be able to top off one, I believe, but not both, I don't think. So these will run out. So I got to make sure that for next year, I don't sell the sugar. I want to make sure we got plenty of sugar for the tableware production. And of course other production as well. The original production building that we started with. Yeah, we got the hay bales we still got to pick up. And lately here in Western Australia for the winter months, it tends to snow quite often. And actually, it probably snows enough for it to actually accumulate, but since I got the accumulation turned off, I don't really have to deal with driving in snow. Alright, so that is one of the buildings topped off. I may actually, if it doesn't, if I actually top this one off, it's going to leave a little bit left in the trailer, then I'll leave the trailer here. And we'll top off the production building in the morning. Nope, took it all, but it's got to be pretty close to being full. Let's see, what do we got here? 499,982. All right, so this is the one that we almost filled. So yeah, they're almost full. All right, they're good to go. So we can bring the trailer back with us because we'll need it to sell the grain that we do have to sell next month. Actually, I probably should double check on the stock market page to make sure that there is nothing this month. Just refresh my memory. So we got eggs. Yeah, I could sell some eggs. I get $18,000 worth of eggs, but I think I'll sell them maybe next month, even though this is the best time. It's just a long ways to go down there to get 18,000. I say a long ways. It probably takes me about a minute down, minute back. Should I sell them? I'll think about it. I shall think about it. Actually, let's park the grain trailer underneath the silo, like so. All right, we'll grab this Massey Ferguson, because we are here. And let's go pick up the hay bales and get those into storage. Oh yeah, I do need to swap out the house as well. I don't think Hudson's going to want to stay in that little cabin. Didn't bother me staying in there because all they did was, well, basically eat and sleep in there. My job was mostly out in the fields all day long, so... that little cabin, that'd be good enough for me. So all this hay, of course, is for the sheep. And we should have plenty for them. Haven't really checked on the stats, but we definitely should be good for the sheep. Although that reminds me, I should double check on the birds. I know we just fed them, but now that we're getting more and more birds, they're going to start consuming more and more, so it's got to keep on top of them a little bit. We don't want them to go starving and lose all of the progress that we made trying to get a full pen. So it may not seem like we got a lot of hay here, but these are 9 times the capacity. Kind of forgot, but I think they're in the 60,000 liter range per bale. So even though right now we're going to have about 10 bales, that's like 600,000 liters of hay. And I think the sheep consume just about 1 million per year. All right, let's go put this in the shed over by the sheep. And they actually still got a bale in their feed trough, so they're good. And actually you can see all the hay bales that we actually have in storage. And unload. Alright, those are put away. I don't know if I could use the Crone semi-trailer to auto-load silage bales. I think bales will go in there. Which would be easier than trying to pick them up with this. So let's go ahead and put this trailer away. I think we will save all the lime spreading and fertilizing maybe for the spring months for the grass field and sugarcane field. Every time I back this in, I always clip my windrower. Can't help myself. Alright, so I parked the T9 here along with the air cart and drill, thinking I was going to re-drill the field after I refueled it. But won't be drilling until the springtime, so let's go park this under the shed. Yeah, I don't think I'll be getting to buy myself another air cart and drill and large tractor. But I mean, it's always good to have yourself working towards something on the farm. There we go. And now what I need to do is I need to jump on down because I know where I left the case Magnum down here when I brought the baler down. What I need to do is I need to go grab the trailer for our header. Yeah, these silage bales I'm going to leave right here in the field. The big Crone M and the baler will come back to the farm, but the bales, those can stay there just for now. I do believe my trailer is over here where our seed hut is. And then I gotta go put the John Deere combine away. Yeah, I can't remember. I know the two fields that we have to plant now. This one and the one the combine is in. The two soybean fields. I know one was for oats, one was for sorghum, but I forgot which ones were which. But I don't think we'll get to drilling this episode. Alright, let's get over to the combine and get the header off the combine so we can put that stuff away. Looks like I missed a hay bale over there. Well, that's kind of embarrassing. Alright, let's go ahead and drop off. Let's see, that should go like right about there. I can grab that one hay bale though with the 6230 John Deere. Alright. Let's fold up the header. Is it folded? Now it is. Alright, then we pull up to the back end of the trailer. Attached to that. And then back up to the honeybee header. And right about there we go. And then We'll bring the header back to the farm. Then we'll come back and get the combine itself. Yeah, the Thunder Creek fuel tanker, I can probably return that at this point, since I am done harvesting. I don't have to worry about the harvesters running out of fuel in the fields. Sneak this right about here. And the Case Magnum, though, could use some fuel. As we try to watch out for the birds running around the farm. I do love the mod that allows you to expand the animal pastures. Oh yeah, the combine. Let's get over to the combine, and we'll bring this on back. And probably should top this off with some diesel. That way it's ready to go for next harvest season. I noticed the combine seems to get up to speed when going through the fields, but when it's on the road, it doesn't seem to get up to top speed too well. Alright, so placing the fuel pump there I thought was a great spot, but when you want to fuel up two things at a time, did not place it in the best of spots, I suppose. We can park you in where the butterfly mower is. The joys of cleaning up your farmyard after a harvest season and getting ready for winter. Alright, let that fill up, and while that's doing that, ooh, I left my, alright, I was just going to tab to the Big Crone M, but I did not realize I left the 6230 here, along with the See and Spot weed sprayer. So we'll get this back to the farm, and since I'm in the 6230, I guess after I drop off the weed sprayer, I will go grab that one hay bale and I'll put it in the feed trough for the sheep. Even with the traffic turned off, I still find myself driving on the left side of the road. Just in case. Maybe a random car will just start come flying through Western Australia, so you gotta be prepared. Alright, so everything is roughly put away. Got the harvester put away. Let's sneak the baler over here, be a good spot for it. Yeah, that grass field that we did, getting, was it 8 bales? I think it was 8 bales, maybe. That was pretty good for a field where, you know, the grass field wasn't at its full height. So, did pretty well. As did this little setup here with the PTO shaft on the back of the Big Crone M. Frees up our tractors, makes work a lot easier for making silage bales. We can just set it off on a worker and we can do a whole bunch of other things. Alright, we will go ahead and park this over here with all the other big equipment, which this shed is starting to get fuller and fuller. There we go. And let's see, what have I got left out here other than the truck and the grain trailer, which I will be using. Yeah, I probably should get the Massey Ferguson actually under a shed. Oh, this thing could use some repair, but I only got 5,000 left in the bank account. Yeah, as for the eggs, I'm going to leave them there. Just, you know, I'm not going to get the best price next month, but when I go sell stuff next month with the Crone semi-trailer, we can grab the eggs then. I had to remind myself, I was thinking that if I was going to do this or not. Did I do it? And I checked. The cane juice I got on direct selling now, so we should get, you know, some money on that every hour or so when we have a pallet to sell. Yeah, I was going to check to see how much this was to repair. 62.33. Okay, I don't have that much cash on us. Okay, so there is that. So the animals, the sheep we know are good. They got plenty of water, and of course the 2 hay bales are sitting right outside. So, yep, they're all good. And the chickens and ducks, daily food, 7,000, so they're good for at least 6 months. Probably actually not that long because they're going to get more and more birds in there, so they're going to go through the food a little bit more. So that leaves the Crone trailer. Oh, that reminds me. Leased items. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and return the Thunder Creek. Should not need that. I hope. If I do, then boy, I really screwed up terribly on that. So that just leaves the semi-trailer. Oh, what I do need to get done before we get to next month is the tableware production. Starting to get a good amount in storage. So that means the spawn point is full. And if I don't take care of it, well, that'll stop production. Really, I'm not close enough for that to attach to? There we go. So yeah, I think the farmyard has been, I guess, completed. I don't see us expanding anything more in the farmyard. But of course, yeah, other than the house, which we will have to switch over before we leave, that needs to be taken care of. Actually, I got to find that farmhouse because I don't remember if I downloaded the mod or not, or even if I activated. I don't think I activated it. Ooh, I am going to need a straw bale over here, though. My straw bale is gone. So let me just check. Do I got plenty of straw in here? Yeah, I think I got plenty of straw in here to get through the month. So yeah, we're fine there. Let me go ahead and start loading up these pallets. this will definitely... Oh, didn't know it was going to have a whole bunch more coming in. Alright, we'll just pick that one up, throw that one in there. Super strength to the rescue. If I didn't have so many pallets to move all the time, I think I would definitely start using the pallet forks on a front loader or something like that, but with so many to move all the time, it just makes it easier. Of course it makes it easier, but less painful to watch me do that for about 20 minutes. And look at all of the tableware production over there. Alright, should I just leave that here? Let me just double check on everything else here. So, yeah, the sugar should be good. As I said, the cane juice now is on selling, because that price is always relatively good anyways. The spinnery, yeah, I'm not too worried about this. It's not full because our pallets are 5,000 liters apiece, so it won't spawn until up to 5,000. Our spawn point is pretty well clear for the most part. The orchards, they're out of season, so those are not running. It says green pepper. We got too much green pepper in the greenhouse. Okay. And everything else is looking good. So the animals are good. The production buildings are good. And I think the farmyard is all set. So we are going to go ahead and just call it a season, a month. And let's get on to the winter months where we're going to wake up and hopefully have some stuff to sell right off, or I may have to advance through the day. Do I want to check the sale page? I probably shouldn't. Alright, nothing there. Yeah, so we're okay. The only thing I would be looking for, like I said, is the bridle spreader for doing the lime. I'm going to wake up at 9 since we don't have any field work to actually do, or not plan to do this month. I work I could be doing, like I said before, lime spreading and fertilizing. Oh, I actually wake up with still $5,000 in the bank account, which is kind of surprising. I'll check the store page just because. Alright, nothing really there what we're looking for. And now the stock market page. So, harvest tableware, 2018 out of 2117. So I guess we'll get to selling that right off. Looks like the price, it says it's dropping. And the other thing I should be selling is the canola. That price is dropping as well. Selling station grain yard. Let me see what the price... Oh, yeah, it's only going to go there. I was thinking of the grain mill, but the grain mill doesn't take canola. All right, so canola needs to go down there first thing. Tableware needs to go down there as well. So the wheat and sorghum, I think I said I was going to keep. The oats we will sell. That price is going up, and currently that goes to the grain mill, so that's good. Silage, 186. I probably should sell that as well this morning, first thing. And let's see, what else? Oh, let's just start with that. Oh, good, we got right to the truck. So what I need to do is open this up. And I need to spin around, basically. It's going to take a couple trips with this tableware production stuff, but... And actually, let me activate the zone marker so I can see where I need to be. Tableware. How many can I spawn? 25? Alright, we'll start with that. We'll move that one pallet a little bit out of the way so I can get this a little bit closer. I think I can get 54 in there. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, so I can get 36 of them in there. Well, okay. So it's going to be a few trips back and forth, but it's going to be worth it. So where am I taking these to? Let's see. Tableware. Where's the tableware? I should be looking right at it, right? No. Things go here. Alright, let's get the tableware sold, and then we'll sell the canola as well. And we'll start with that. So, you know, driving back and forth, let's turn on the radio and watch the money roll in.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me?
Well, the one thing I probably should have been doing right from the get-go was filling up the grain trailer with the canola, because that's going to take a while, probably like 5 minutes to fill on up. Come on, hurtle over. There we go. So we are up to, well, $330,000 in the bank account, which is good. But more money is to be made from tableware. We'll throw all this in here. I need to see where the eggs and silage need to go. So if they're all going to the same spot, that'd be great. But if not, then I'm going to have to... The silage I could easily do by just driving over the animal livestock market. Silage, there we go. Animal dealer. Okay, so that... They're not going to take the tableware, and they're not going to take the eggs. The eggs go to... Well, things go here. So that works out. $13.29. Yeah, so the price isn't the max, but it's pretty darn close. So we will grab the eggs, and then hopefully the silage will go into here. Now, the bales that we made last month, they're not going to be ready until August. Whatever time I was wrapping them last month, that's the time they'll be ready in August. We'll see when August approach. If the silage price is good, I may just sell them, or we'll just hang on to them until the following winter time. So let's grab the eggs. Yep, the canola is still going into the trailer. Hopefully it keeps on going in when I leave the area. But yeah, that's going to take a moment or two. Fill up 120,000 liters worth. And we are going to have to take 2 trips with that. Oh yeah, while we're going past here, a new month. So let's go ahead and feed Twister. And then, yeah, probably should just get the silage bales out of here. Wool, round silage bales, 19, unload. And got to be careful. I don't think I can squeeze through here. Can I? Not really. All right, it's already starting to take some silage bales back into the trigger. All right, we'll get them back out in a moment. Oh, good. They will load, but I'm guessing I probably won't be able to take them all anyways. So as for the time lapse of selling the tableware, I'm not sure if I'm going to show all the selling or not. Definitely took a while to go back and forth. But definitely was worth it in the end. Yeah, we were definitely getting a good amount of money. The environmental score bonus is helping out quite a bit also. But pretty soon here, we'll be at $500,000. We do owe $1.3 million in loans, so this is going to take a huge chunk out today. Should be able to at least pay back half of the loan money that we owe. Gotta be careful going around this corner. The trailer could bounce. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. With the cane juice, always. But with this kind of material, I guess depends on the weight of the trailer. So we actually got 400,000 liters of silage. Am I reading that right? Yeah. 400,000 liters of silage. A little bit of tableware. And of course some eggs as well. I don't want to be tipping over. Alright, so hopefully this sell right off the semi-trailer. I may have to unstrap it though. Oh no, it is selling. The bales just don't all disappear at once. Alright, that's fine. Alright, that just leaves the eggs and the tableware. Sometimes I wonder why certain products, like the eggs, for example, as we can see, why they sell so slowly. Why are those eggs not dropping? Alright, that's not going to give us a whole bunch of cash extra there. So while that's selling there, let's go to our loan department. Let's go ahead and get rid of this one right here to begin with. Let's go ahead and do special redemption for 364,295. All right, that gets rid of that loan. And now we'll work on this loan up here. It's only 164,000, but the monthly payment on that is 14,000 per month. And that's the one we'll work on next, I do believe. Alright, so back to the farm, get some more silage bales, and we'll see how the canola is loading up into the grain trailer. And I am hoping while we were gone, we didn't get out of range to where the grain trailer still was not filling. Hoping it's full. Alright, we are going to swing around here and get the rest of these silage bales. I don't see canola going into the trailer, so either it's full or we just got out of render range, so it stopped filling up. The only downfall I find of these type of sheds here is where the unload zone is right next to the load zone. Small things, but yeah, round bale silage start. Alright, we should not have any more. We just got wool and hay. Alright, we'll close that up. And we'll also drop off the trailer. Alright, let's go get the grain trailer. Head on down to the store. Actually, I can turn off the interactive zone markers. Don't need those on right now. I'm going to miss a lot of the mods when FS25 first comes out. Looks like it's a full trailer's worth. And it is. Throw the cover over it. So 120,000 liters of canola. And I think the next trailer is going to be almost full as well. Well, let's go sell this, and we'll come back, and we'll let it start filling up. Then we'll bring the silage back down while we wait for this trailer to refill. Why is Twister always, like, right in the middle of the road? Really is nice having the road all to yourself. Although having the traffic on does make you feel like you're not quite alone on the map. But it also gets rid of the problem of traffic stopping where you wouldn't expect them to stop, turning like on Hills of Tuscany, and then causing some road rage. I just need to get on into here. And 120,000 liters of canola being sold. And then we'll take care of that one loan that we were just talking about. And I'll just leave one other loan, which we won't be able to pay back this episode or even next episode. But we will make a little bit of a dent into it. So for one trailer's worth, we got 85,000 and 12,000 for environmental score bonus. Let's come up to here. Special redemption for 164, 170. All right, this leaves this one right here. All right, back to the farm. We'll get the grain trailer start loading up. We'll grab the rest of the silage bales, bring those on down, and hopefully by the time we get back, this will be somewhat full. I don't think it's going to be full, but it'll be close. Is Twister in the road? No, Twister's not in the road. They might be out on the main strip, though. I didn't really have a good look. Alright, let's see. Sometimes I can make this corner, sometimes I cannot. Probably better just driving in cab, honestly. Seems I do better. Is Cindy over here? No, Cindy's not here. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I bet you my cover is... There we go. Had to open up the cover. Actually, we are getting another full trailer out of it. Alright. That's the wrong button. Just to make sure that is still filling on up. It is. Alright, so we got a couple trips down, but let's grab the silage bales and we'll go sell those. And then we'll make one more trip with the canola, and we'll have to continue with the selling probably next episode. This is what I said about the selling part of it. I don't know if Giants kind of did this the way they have it, where most of the crop sells good in the wintertime, because it used to be back in the day when like December, January, February came, you pretty much just fast forward. And now during the winter months, you spend a lot of time selling, and for the last 45 minutes of recording, I've been doing nothing but just traveling down to the store and back, which is fine because we are earning the money that we accumulated throughout the last farming season. But it does take a while. And yeah, I don't want to put everything on sale directly currently because, you know, I would get 90% of the sale, but 10% less for what we've been selling today. I think we might bring in like 700 grand today. That 10%, that's 70,000. That's quite a big chunk of change. All right, let's get on down here. We'll sell the silage. We know where it's got to go. Every time I pass these over here, it's like, I should pick those up. But nope, those are just grass still. If I had a silage pit down here, we cut the grass and then put it in there and compacted it and covered it, it would have been ready in 1 month. But wrapping bales take 3 months to ferment. I probably should turn on the interactive zone markers here because that way I can see where I need to be. Alright, so the trigger area is bigger than what it's showing on the ground, so that's fine by me. Alright, so there's another $115,000 in the bank account. So, time to get back to the farm, and probably got to wait for that grain trailer to keep on filling. Well, look who's back in the middle of the road. Just roaming around, but he's there protecting the sheep. Alright, let's just drop the Krone semi-trailer off right here. And, well, I don't see the canola going in anymore, so must have a full trailer. Well, that worked out rather well. I was actually expecting it to keep on filling. Maybe it fills up faster when I'm not around here. Maybe that's what's going on. And our last trip down to the store for this episode. But we will have more canola to sell next time. Not a whole lot more. And I will check the stock market page just to see, is it sugar also? Is not that bad this time of year? Or is that going to be next month? Let's see, where are we here? Need to go on down here. So July. Well, the oats need to be sold at the grain mill, so we got to sell that. So that'll be $132,000 coming on in. The soybeans are not for another 6 months. Grass and hay. Well, that 396 liters of grass, that's the silage that we're trying to make. We got a ways to go before fabric and the wool goes on down. Sugar is actually in January, not in June, so we'll hold on to that. And then everything else is pretty much on sale directly. So some canola and some oats is all we got left to sell currently. I mean, I could. What is the sugar price actually? $5.02, $5.24. I mean, I suppose I could sell it to bring in a whole bunch of cash. But yeah. Anyways, let's go to here. Wait, how much money do I got? $256. All right, we will actually pay $250,000 of that. Right, $250. Yep, make special payment. So we got down to about $500,000 more to go on the loans. Or in this case, loan. That is what we got. So not too bad. What was the stock market page saying in total? $1 million worth of material left? All right. I mean, obviously we're not selling all of it, but the soybeans is $239 and the oats are pretty good and the sugar, so on and so forth. But that is a good start. So yeah, not actually that much more to sell in the winter months, so we can probably get right to springtime and we'll get to drilling 2 fields next episode, but we also got to lime and fertilize a couple fields as well after selling said material. But anyways, if you made this far in the video and you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button. Helps out the channel and the video more than you know. Also, while you're down there, you might want to hit that subscribe and notification bell as well, so you don't miss out on more content like this. But that's going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Western Australia. But until then, have a good one.